Welcome to another episode of Question and Answer with my name is Beastmode. Remember, if you have a question for Beastmode, leave it in the comment section and it may get used in a future episode.
What's up, guys? My name is Beastmode, and this is Question and Answer episode 4. I just want to tell you guys right now, if you got any questions right now or anything you think of along the way, just take 5 seconds, leave it in the comments section below. I can almost guarantee I'll get to it in next week's episode. You're probably wondering right now, what are you watching? This is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I have a lot of gameplay from a lot of games stored up, and I thought it would just be good to diversify your guys' video game experience, because I don't think you can call yourself a video game player if you only play first-person shooters, primarily Call of Duty, or whatever it is. So I've been giving you guys a variety of content, and I thought I'd just kind of continue with that, especially in Question and Answer, where it's really not about the gameplay anyway, it's more about the questions and the answers. So I kind of felt more at liberty to just do something different, so I'm going to show you guys this. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's a great game, it's a fun game, and you know, definitely something I would recommend. But let's get into this. Web707 asks, hey, what's your favorite weapon in MW3 and why? If I'm trying hard, if I'm trying to do well, I would say the PP is, also known as like the golden squirt gun by me. And if I'm just joking around, you know, just having fun, I think the KSG is a lot of fun, because it's not the best shotgun if you don't know how to use it, but if you're accurate and you can hit that first shot, you know, because it's a slow rewarding gun, it's actually got the farthest one-hit kill range, and I think it can be a very successful gun if you know how to use it right. So it's challenging, but it's rewarding at the same time. He also asked, what's your favorite weapon in MW2? And MW2 is probably the UMP as a submachine gun, and then the SCAR as an assault rifle. Cornman Gobbles asks, how long will it take you to accumulate enough money to go on a trip with Cornman and a few others? Hell, I'd even go camping and survive on killing random animals. That would be fun, right? That would be awesome. We could all get tomahawks. I could bring mine. We could kill a squirrel. We wouldn't kill squirrels because they're pretty cool. We could kill bears, grizzly bears, deers, mountain lions, Canadian Sasquatches. That would be awesome. As far as when I'll get the money, kind of depends on how expensive of a trip we're planning on going. How did you meet your girlfriend? Asked Drew8783. I actually knew her, like growing up, we didn't know each other on a personal basis, but we went to the same school and stuff, lived in the same town, so I knew who she was. And I remember in 8th grade, I always used to, she sat in the front of the room on the right, I sat on the left, and I'd always glance across the room and look at her. I had a girlfriend at the time, but I always remember thinking, no, this girl is pretty good looking, like she's a looker. And I always felt like she would, you know, be glancing at me, because I always made eye contact with her when I would look over there. And I've told her that, and to this day, she doesn't remember it, so I don't know, maybe that was just me thinking that. She doesn't remember if she did or not. She said she never thought I'd be interested in her, but we ended up meeting. One of my friends was on the basketball team. She was his partner or whatever, and they had a video project due, and they didn't know how to edit it or render it or upload it to YouTube, so they both came over to my house. I put it all together for them. Connor, he was my friend then, kind of talked her up a little bit, kind of, you know, started like questioning her about me and stuff, and he actually ran off the road. I live out in the country and it gets slick when it's winter and snowy. He actually drove off the road into a ditch, into a snowbank, so I had to go dig him out with the shovel, pull him out with the pickup, and so I got another chance to kind of talk to her then, and then kind of just went on from there, I guess, and we've been together ever since. Ed Duran 26. If you could have only one thing in Black Ops 2, what would it be? Ballistic knife or tomahawks? Tomahawks for sure, no doubt. Nick and Riley reviews. Do you agree that you like Black Ops maps better? This might sound campy, but they had more passageways in one area, which made me feel more realistic. I don't know about the camping thing or what you're really trying to say there, to be honest. I think people can camp on any Call of Duty, but I do like the Black Ops maps better. I don't know why. I think it's just the feel of them and the way I can maneuver around them. I just liked it better. Rezak asks, do you think they should remove machine pistol secondaries in Black Ops 2? Well, the original Black Ops didn't have machine pistol secondaries, so they don't really have anything to remove, unless you're talking about from MW3, but they don't base things off of what Infinity Ward does, Treyarch, so I don't really think they have anything to remove. Hey Braxton, what would you suggest as a workout? Oh, speaking of machine pistols, I know the last one you could put a fully automatic upgrade on, but that was stupid because it was actually more powerful as a single shot, so that kind of clears up that. Chaos T, would you rather run naked on your street with all your neighbors watching or dance in a Speedo in front of your family for 10 minutes? I would definitely rather run naked on my street for 2 days straight than dance in a Speedo in front of my family. T. Ware's Rider, have you ever thought of doing some knife-only gun games? Yeah, I actually at one point was kind of like putting together a montage of knife-only gun game, like reaction stuff, like all the ones you've seen. So it might be something I'll do in Black Ops 2. The Animaniac1337 asks, how hard is knife-only in Call of Duty 4 for you? To be honest, I don't knife in Call of Duty 4. I'll just be blunt about it and say it there. That's the one game that I didn't really knife in. I always used a gun, and till this day when I play it, I use a gun. You know, I like to go back and enjoy it how I played it back when I played it, so I don't even really use a knife in that one. GBVO, who is funner, you or Corn Man? I guess that would depend on who you ask. I think that's all personal preference. I'd say Corn Man is definitely a lot more random than I am, though. Mr. Tang 4000, yo Beast, why are you such an unchained monster? Please teach us how to be boss like you. Well, you need to eat right, that's for one. Two, you need to watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z. That's your motivational tool to help you be a Super Saiyan beast-like person. And three, yeah, you got to be open to challenge yourself. And you know, if what you're doing right now isn't making you the best player, to look into different routes, you know, different options, and try and get better at other things. Mostly Dragon Ball Z though. D-Rock 1 killed you. That's not a question. Blues Fan 1997. Is Modern Warfare 3 worth the $60, or should I save it for Black Ops 2? If you can only buy either or, like one, I would definitely save it for Black Ops 2. If you can buy both of them, I think every Call of Duty game is worth the $60 just because of the amount of play time you usually get out of it. You spend $60 on a different game, and it maybe lasts you like 24 to 48 hours, so like 1 to 2 days worth of playing time. You can play Call of Duty multiplayer, even if you don't like it. I mean, I have like 10 days worth of time, so money-wise, yeah, it's worth the time you put into it. But if you could only buy one, I would probably save it. Would you play music during gameplay like Daft Punk from Blues Fan 1997? No, I don't play Daft Punk. I've listened to music sometimes through my headsets, like my Turtle Beaches as I'm playing. Usually if I'm going to listen to music while I'm playing, though, for some reason I think dubstep really makes you feel like you're doing things awesome. And if you're listening to dubstep and you somehow just in amazing things, like in sync with when the song drops, you know, when the bass hits, if you start doing something awesome right about that time in the song, like in the game, it's a crazy feeling because everything seems like 5 times cooler then. Let's see. I think we're getting close to the end. If you could create your own weapon, what would you name it, and what weapon would it be? Well, my middle name's Willie, and people always think that's funny. Both my grandpa's names were named that, so I would probably call it like just a goofy named gun. It'd be like the Wet Willie or the Wet Willie or Wrap Your Willie. But it would be an awesome gun. It'd probably be more like a submachine gun, but it would pwn people's faces really hard.
Remember, if you have a question for Beast Mode, leave it in the comment section and it may get used in a future episode.